Today we are with a brand new Nissan Ariya, the full electric SUV from Nissan. This is the first full electric SUV that Nissan made, and probably you already know that Nissan was one of the first manufacturer to bring electric car as a mass production. And it's really interesting because this car is kind of underestimated from my point of view in many countries. And today I want to present you. We will drive the car, we will do the test drive. I will have separate video, full review, interior, exterior, material quality, and all other information about the car you will find out in that review video. In this video it's all about driving. I will drive the car and I will give you the feedback, because I feel like not many people know about this car. I feel like we should talk about it. And today, by the way, this is the key. It's a super nice key. I start the video inside the car because they cut the grass around here and it's quite noisy. It has this beautiful color. It's one of the most interesting color I will present you in the review video, where depending from which angle you're watching the car and from which angle the sun it's hitting the paint, the colors will change. And this is really interesting. This is the most powerful version, guys, that I have with me right here, and it's kind of a full option, and it's also one of the most expensive Nissan Ariya that you can buy today on the market. I didn't drive this e-4orce. E-4orce mean it comes with 2 electric motor. It's an all-wheel drive system, so it's the most powerful, and I didn't drive this one. I have a few videos on my channel already, test drive and review, but I have with the front wheel drive version. But today I have the most powerful, the most full option, and I'm so impressed with the car. Amazing interior, the quality, the material, the options, the driving position, and even those seats are incredible. Those are kind of optional for other version, but for this top of the range version they come standard, and they are incredible. We have ventilated seats. I will show you in a second how you can if you go here to the climatic system, you can go to the seats and you can activate and deactivate the seats. You have free position for the ventilation on the seats. You can put it on auto. You have heated seats for you and the passenger in the front. They are so lovely. I love the center console here that you can also electrically adjust. It's incredible. Plus the quality, the way it feels, the button here, you can see you have those kind of a touch buttons integrated in this fake wood design here, and also here you have this fake wood design, but here you have the climatic system and also the controllers, and every time you try to push it or put your finger here on this woodish design, you will feel a feedback in your finger. And also for the driving modes, the same story. We have a few driving modes: no, eco, standard, and sport. We will drive in eco mode. Here you have also the button for automatic parking, park assist. I will try to show you how it works. We have the button for e-pedal, so we can switch between e-pedal and e-pedal off. Here is the shift by wire transmission. From here you change the gears, you put it in reverse. If you go up and press this button, you put it in drive if you go all the way down. But you have also the B mode. B mode means the car will regenerate more energy when you release the acceleration. I will explain you all that stuff in a second. Plus it comes with this 12.3-inch screen, navigation system. It's much better than what we saw before on Nissan, so great screen. Even in the front here we have a fully digital cockpit. Incredible stuff. You can customize it in many ways, which I will show you of course in the full review video how it works. You can see even the map there. Then you have the head-up display that's directly on the windshield, and it looks gorgeous, and you can see a lot of information there, from speed, the autopilot when it's activated, and lane assist and all that stuff. You have a heated windshield. This windshield is completely heated. Plus you have this mirror with a camera in the back, so you can see in the back there. If you don't have such a good visibility like this, you can watch in the camera here in the mirror and transform it in a camera. Plus you have this super nice panoramic glass roof that it's great. You can close it because usually the sun right now, it's crazy hot outside and it will hit here, but if you have this kind of a protection here, will help you a lot keeping that heat away from you. But still, if you open it like that, It's so pleasant to be inside the car, and it feels high quality everywhere you touch. It feels quite premium. Here is the electronic handbrake, by the way. You have the button down here. Here's the start-stop button system. You have a wheel here. Here you have a few buttons for auto hold function button. It's here. From here you can deactivate and activate the head-up display, and here you have a steering wheel button from where you can activate the lane keeping assist. Plus 2 other buttons. We will talk about that. I want to give you some information about the car, and then we will start driving, and the price. By the way, the most expensive version that I have with me is the e-4orce Evolve Plus, they call it, and it's the most expensive version. That means it comes at the price of 66,900 euro plus this green, Aurora green, they call it, the color. It's incredible, 1,000 euro extra, but it's changing between 3 colors, black, brown, and kind of a green. I will show you in the full review video. The price is big, but it comes with a lot of function, a lot of very good quality and safety feature, comfort feature. I want to give you some technical data. It comes also with a Bose sound system with 10 speakers. Very important is the fact that the car comes with a heating pump integrated, plus you have the 22 kilowatt onboard charging in AC, and if you want to charge it in DC, you can charge it at a maximum speed of 130 kilowatt. It's a 4-wheel drive system. That means you have 2 electric motors, one on the front, one on the rear. It comes with independent McPherson suspension on the front and semi-independent suspension on the rear. It has a 91 kilowatt hour battery. It's the biggest battery, but you can go also with the smaller batteries. If you want to buy this Ariya with front wheel drive, you can get it as a cheaper price, and the most affordable, if I'm not wrong, it's around 45,990 euro. So 46,000 euro is the most affordable Ariya that you can get. So yeah, it's not a bad price for what is this car. We have the weight of the car, 2,218 kilograms. It's quite heavy. It's normal for a big battery, 2 electric motors. Drag coefficient is 0.30. Also, we have power of the car on this car at 394 horsepower, 600 Newton meters. Top speed of the car 200 km per hour. The VLTP range of the car, it's 498 kilometers, but in the city Nissan claim you can reach up to 612 kilometers, so it's pretty good. The consumption, 20.4 kilowatt hour. We will test it in this video. 0 to 100 in 5.1 seconds. I think those are the most important information. We will talk about the rest in the different in a different video, in the full review video. Now I want to reset the consumption, guys, so we can see what kind of consumption we can get. So yes, confirm, reset. No, come on, average. Why is not confirm? All right, let me reset all. Okay, now it's good, it's resetted. Also, I will change the view as we go in the video. How you drive, you just press the brake, put it in drive, and I will show you. First of all, I will deactivate the E pedal and I will drive in D mode. So let's start right now, just like that. And in D mode, the thing is that once you start driving, you press the acceleration, and when you release the acceleration pedal, the car is just rolling. This is really convenient. I like very much the fact that the car is just rolling, because in this way you're not losing the energy through the friction of the physical brakes, and this is so convenient, something that I wish to have also on my Tesla Model Y, which is a direct competitor. Another thing, now if we go one more time back, you go in B mode. That means if you accelerate and you release the acceleration, you will have a stronger recuperation. Even so, it doesn't have a one pedal drive. So it didn't have the one pedal drive. That means even if you release the acceleration, it didn't go to a stop and engage auto hold. Even though you have auto hold and electronic handbrake here on this car, it didn't go to a stop. So it just have a little bit of stronger recuperation. Now if we activate the one pedal drive, E pedal they call it, E pedal, now when you release it, it's the strongest as possible, but again, it didn't go to a stop, so it's not a proper one pedal drive, so that's something to keep in mind. But it's kind of different levels. You put it in D mode, you have just you release it and then the car is just rolling, and if you put it in B mode, you have a stronger recuperation, but if you put it in E pedal, you have the strongest recuperation possible from all. And here is the competitor. Now the good part is that you have a few options to choose from, and they work pretty fine. I like the fact that the pedals work really good, and also auto hold function engaged really nice. First impression when you start driving this Nissan Ariya, and my first impression was also the same when I drive it for the first time, is the fact that it's like you're driving a Mercedes. I don't know, you feel that good quality of a car. It feels smooth, it feels really elegant, and I don't know, it feels good quality, and I like that. Plus, if we put it right now, let me try to put it in sport mode, just like that, and try to accelerate. Ooh, look at this, man, it's incredible. The acceleration, it's incredible. It pushes you back in the seat. Also, the steering wheel start to be a little bit more stiffer in sport mode, and the acceleration and pedals much more responsive, and it definitely push you back in the seat. You definitely feel the power of the car and how quick the car it is, like a proper electric car. And you can hear a different special sound also when you press the acceleration, so it's really interesting that sound that electric cars produce, and I love it. I have to tell you, I really like the driving dynamics of this car, the driving feeling, and it feels well made. And Nissan have a lot of experience with electric cars, with Nissan Leaf, and over the years they were one of the first to make electric cars, and they definitely have a lot of experience making those cars. And even this Ariya, you find this experience. And right now I release the acceleration pedal, and you can see the car is just recuperate energy almost to a stop. It didn't go to a completely stop, but it's pretty powerful. So the E pedal activated, is the most powerful recuperation, and I like to drive like that, to be honest. When I drive the car, I leave it on the E pedal activated and driving like that. Great stability also in the roundabouts and curves, because it's a heavy car. You have a good heavy feeling stability, and also in sport mode with a heavy steering wheel it feels quite good. Now if you want to activate autopilot, you should go from here. You just activate it like that. You set the speed, for example, from here, and once you set the speed, right now the car is just holding between the lanes, accelerate, brake. Look at this, keep between the lanes. You can change also the view. It warns you from time to time, from 20 to 20 seconds, to put your hands on the steering wheel, and you should have the hands on the steering wheel all the time. And you can see how nice it shows you the car in front, the lanes, the speed. And also what I notice is that it is a very good system, man. It's really a good system. It holds you really well between the lanes. It doesn't bounce around or stuff like that. It really keeps you pretty nice. Plus, what I notice is that the navigation system, based on what you set on the navigation system, will kind of adjust on your route, and then it can read the traffic speed limits, it can read the junctions and the roundabouts, and it can kind of brake and adapt the speed depending on what comes ahead. And this is so smart, and I like that. Plus, this autopilot system, this cruise control autopilot system safety features seems to work pretty good. So that's really convenient, because you can activate it also in traffic, and you can use it in traffic. It takes your stress at long trips, and it also make the ride much more safe. You have the blind spot technology in the corner there of the mirror, and again right here we are driving. What I was the most impressed with driving 120 right now, man, it's an SUV, it's a big SUV, but the shape of the car, the design of the car, the fact that it has for an SUV 0.30, the drag coefficient, the aerodynamic, it's incredible. Usually most of the SUVs have around 0.35, but here, because you have such a good aerodynamic and the design allow the car somehow to not hear too much noise from outside hitting the car, and that's good. The sound insulation, it's pretty good, and also when it comes to wind noise, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Other than that, you can see the autopilot, it's still working itself, and it's working in a very good way. And let's keep in mind that the car was released, I think 1-2 years ago, and it's still very good autopilot, much better than most of the cars that are released today. But yeah, depending with what car you're comparing, but usually it's pretty good, and I like it. And you can see right here, it works quite fine. Now I will take the control. Even when you change the lanes right now, you can see the adaptive cruise control stay activated. It will deactivate the lane assist, but then again it will engage. Press the brake or press this cancel, and then you cancel it. Now let's go out here. We will go out of the highway, we go on the other side, try to accelerate one more time, and then now when you release the acceleration, it will recuperate the energy. It's pretty good, it's pretty smooth, this transition. It works quite fine. It feels quite good quality, the car. No wonder why they ask so much money for the car. It stays very good in the curves. The ventilation on the seats, because outside it's super hot today, it's crazy hot today. The ventilation works so good. I'm not sweat, I sit so well, and they are so comfortable. And now again, you can see I activate the autopilot here, the car will do the job for me. Accelerate, brake, I don't have to worry about anything. And the seats are so nice, so comfortable. The steering wheel quality, leather, good quality. Also you have electric adjustable steering wheel on this version, so you have plenty of good stuff. 360 degrees camera, I will show you a little bit later. You can also set from here the distance between you and the car in front, which kind of distance you want to keep. So leave it at maximum. You can see in the front how it works. You can also configure it and change what you would like to see in the front. For example, if you want to see the map, you can see the map. If you want to see the torque split and the power, and you can see how the car it's using the power on the front or rear axle. Then you have the consumption here until now, and you have also the map and some other views. Yeah, depending what you like to see, you can see it like that. But from my point of view anyway, you can see it on the head-up display. You can see on the head-up display, you see the map directions, you can see the speed, you can see the speed signs, you can see also in the middle this autopilot information. It's so convenient. I mean, it's so cool, to be honest. I really like the car. Also the screens are pretty big. Of course, some of the new cars these days that are released, they kind of have let's say more interesting multimedia system, but this one it's pretty good as well, and you will see in the full review video, because I will explain you everything about it. Plus you have this camera here, you can transform it from mirror in a camera, so you can see what happened in the back there. Now, so easy going around the corners with the car. It has such a good stability, and even if it's a big SUV, it feels like you have such a good stability on the road because it's heavy. That heaviness helps you in the corners, give you that sporty driving feeling, and I like it, man. I really like it. Now we are still in sport mode, and you can see in the roundabout, you go left, you go right, it still have that that nice stability on the road. It feels so stable, so nice. I like it. And even if you have 80 km/h, you push the acceleration, it push you back in the seat, it gives you that crazy power. Lovely the way it stays in the corner. I should say it's pretty nice setup, the car. It's really good setup. I was surprised to see that. So when you put it in sport, you have super power, more than enough power. Plus the way they set up the suspension, it's a little bit more comfortable. It's super comfortable, and the quality of the suspension, you can definitely feel like it's better than Tesla Model Y, for example. I can definitely tell you that because I have the car at home, and this one, the suspension are one of the surprise, and one of the things that surprised me the most on this car is the fact that I don't know how they manage such a heavy car to create such a good suspensions and soft suspension. So from this point of view, it feels lovely. So I love the suspensions. Now if you switch the driving mode, if you switch to Eco or Comfort or Standard mode, because it has Standard and Eco, then the steering wheel will be a little bit more softer, but the suspension will stay the same nice, same comfortable. But in the same time, the fact that you have the heaviness of the car plus the nice comfortable suspension allow the car, even at high speeds, to have a good stability on the road, because it's heavy, and also in the curves it stays pretty well. So I was surprised to see that. You can see right now we drive 120, we go to 130 without any problem, and here holding the speed in such a easy way. I don't even press the pedal too much to hold this speed. It's just 2 centimeters maximum. Plus I feel like the car have more power to give me, and the stability is very good, the sound insulation is good. It feels like a gorgeous cruiser, so it feels like it sits really nice on the road. And that's one of the reason for that. It's the heavy batteries and the heaviness of the car that allow to have such a good stability. I like it. Now release the acceleration, you don't even use the physical brakes because you recuperate the energy back. So lovely, it's easy to drive, it's nice, even though it's heavy, it's big, it's agile, it feels good to drive it. We will try also, probably if we are lucky, an acceleration to show you from scratch, a launch control, so we can see if you can manage that. But we have 23.8 kilowatt-hour consumption until now. So you can see the only thing I wish to have on the car is the fact that one pedal drive, a proper one pedal drive, to go to a completely stop when you release the acceleration. That will be incredible, nice and useful. But right now, for example, from here, if you want to accelerate from 10, it push you back, and it's quite powerful. So you can see right here, it really have the punch, and it push you back in the seats. Quite nice. Lovely feeling. More than enough for an SUV. You have more than enough power, man. Again, you can see here, changing the driving mode. You can do it simple by going here in the center console. And yeah, again, you can activate this autopilot very simple from here by pushing those buttons, and the car will hold between the lanes, accelerate, brake, keep. Lovely system. I have my hands here for the safety and the finger on my steering wheel, but I just show you how this system works. Anyway, most of the time on the highway it's pretty useful. We will go also a little bit in the city so we can talk about the car. I'm in eco mode right now. It goes so smooth through the corners. I don't know, it has some feeling to the car that gives you the impression that you're driving a Mercedes. I don't know why. Probably the suspensions, they're smooth, they feel good quality, they sound good when you go over the bumps. Of course, if the bumps are huge, then you feel a little bit stiffer. It's normal because the car is heavy. But over 80% of the bumps, even if they are a little bit bigger, you will feel so comfortable. Such a good visibility around the windows, around the mirrors, even in the back you have perfect visibility. So I don't have things to complain, just a few things that I wish to have on the car, like one pedal drive, a proper one pedal drive that allow the car to go to a completely stop and engage the auto hold. That will be nice to have on the car. Then yeah, other than that, I feel like it's really good. The navigation is fine. You can have it also on the screen in the front of you if you want to. So you can put the navigation right in front of you, just like that. It shows you the power, and it shows you so many things. Actually, let's go ahead. It shows you so many information in front of the screen there, so I feel like you're having more than enough power. But yeah, we have a little bit of traffic here. The train will pass as well around here, so we have to wait a little bit until the train will pass, and then we can drive also a little bit more in the city and see in the end what will be the consumption. So you can see right now just release, and I have to press the brake until the car will engage the auto hold function. But other than that, I like so much the fact that you can switch between different driving modes, different informations. You have so many information. It's so customizable, this digital screen, which I will show you of course in a different video. 22.8 kilowatt hour consumption until now. This is the mirror, and you can also go to the menu and change different information right here. It's so cool. You have the glass support, you have this panoramic glass roof with the possibility to open it up. And then in the back, guys, it looks lovely. The seats look phenomenal. You will see in the second, in the review video, how much space you have in the back. The seats are incredible good quality, and they are bright, they are nice. I love those seats, man. And you can see they are perforated, that help the vents. Man, I like it. There are so many things that I like in the car. There are much more things that I like than that I don't like. Here is the electronic handbrake, plenty of space in the center console. In the middle here you have so much space, plus you have a 12-volt port, USB-C, USB 2, some storage space here. You have this center console that you can adjust it electrically from here. How cool is that? And this center console looks so expensive, so premium. And over this wood you have these LED buttons integrated around here, which you can choose different things. You can open even this tray glow box, like a shelf here in the middle, where you can put different items, or even a tablet or something like that. And you can close it pushing a button. And then you have, of course, the glow box as well, and you have this space here where you can charge your phone. And the quality around here, it's very good. Plus 2 cup holders. Nice stuff. I really like the car. Now we will lose a little bit of energy, and consumption will go higher because of this train here and this stop here. But yeah, we will stop for a while around here so we can see what happened. But even on the doors here, you have soft up here, soft here, soft here, soft here, even here soft. Here you have plastic, but other than that, everywhere it's nice and soft. You have also ambient light around here. It's really nice, even in the doors, even down there, ambient light. It looks great. The car, it's fantastic. We have leather steering wheel, and also from here you can activate, disactivate different settings on the autopilot function. And behind the steering wheel you can see it's electric adjustable, front, back, down, up. Super nice. Anyway, I will pause the video and I will start when the train will pass, because probably it will be more than 10 minutes around here. So the train has passed, so we can start driving. We have lost here a few electricity, so we have 23.6 kilowatt hour until now, because of the climatic system. But here we have some big holes, and we can test the suspension a little bit better so we can understand it. But I'm pretty sure over big bumps like it is here, you will feel a little bit stiffer because the car is pretty heavy, but we can hear how the suspension sound over those bumps. And from what I know, yeah, hear this out. Wow, 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 wow. The suspension is really good, man. I didn't feel, no, I was expecting to feel much more stiffer, but it's so good. It was so good, surprisingly good. So great job, Nissan, man. It's hard to do such a good suspension for electric cars, but they managed to do a great job with them. So yeah, this is a big plus for the car. It's silent, pretty silent. The sound insulation seems to be good. Not so much noise from outside. This is also good. And if I'm not wrong, you have double glass. Yes, that makes sense. So the car comes with double glass. So yeah, it's pretty good quality. We have to go on the first lane. I want to go right. Here in the city, man, you have good comfort, you have very good visibility because you stay a little bit higher like a proper SUV, so you have such a good visibility around the windows and around the car. And I feel like it's perfect. I feel like it's the perfect position how they set it up. It's so comfortable, it's so easy to adjust the seats. By the way, the seats are adjustable electric. And the mirrors are adjustable electric. From here you can adjust it very simple from those buttons, but more about that I will show you also in the review video. 23.5 kilowatt hour we have consumption until now. We are driving with the climatic system on, by the way, guys. Let's don't forget that. On low, outside it's very hot, but we have it on low, on level 1 or 2, I don't remember, I have to check. We have it on level, where is it? We have it on level 1. It was on level 1, now it's level 2. But we will keep it on level 1. Man, it's so easy to go around. The steering, it's so assisted and it feels so nice and light when you're driving in eco mode or standard mode. It's very light, very assisted. It feels so smooth. I like it. I like the way they set it up. And also when you put it in sporty, it's a little bit more stiffer, so it gives you that nice feeling to drive a little bit dynamic. No, it's great. I think it's pretty great. Also over those speed bumps, yeah, it's no problem. It feels really comfortable, really nice. It comes with a lot of safety features, from keeping between the lanes, warning, vibrations in the steering wheel. You can see right now vibrate because I go out of the lanes. It's so full of tech and full of safety features, and that's really good. Let's see here, look at this. Even on those big curves, the steering is super assisted, so you can hold between your lane. Very nice, very easy to go around with the car, very easy to drive around. You have very good visibility from up here. I think it's not going to pass. Even on those tight spaces, streets, you can go very easy around. around the corners. It's super easy. I have to turn on the climatic system a little bit higher because the camera has stopped because of overheating. It's super hot outside, and yeah, I have to turn on the climatic system a little bit higher, but yeah, that will affect a little bit more the consumption of the car in the end. But overall it's a very pleasant car to drive, even on those roundabouts, in small spaces, tight spaces in the city. It's extremely easy and agile, and that's important. It feels definitely lighter than I was expected for such a heavy big car. The head-up display directly on the windshield look fantastic. I mean, it's so clear, the resolution is great, it's nice blending the glass there. Let me put it a little bit lower now because it's so noisy, probably you won't hear me so well. But in general, it's a very nice car to drive. It's a very pleasant. And yeah, as I said in the beginning of the video, I feel like this Nissan Ariya, it's a little bit underestimated. I feel like the car deserves more attention, and I think if you are on the market for an electric car, you should definitely check this Nissan Ariya as well. Go and test drive it, go and see it, because you might be surprised on how good it is. And yeah, anyway, you have also this park assist. I promise you I will try to show you, for example, around here. Let's see if I want to park around here, if the car will find. Stop next to a parking lot, for example. We stop here, and you see we have this parking on the left side, we have this parking here. You just have to press start, and right now the car will do the job for you, just like that. It will go forward, and then it will show you exactly where it's going to be and from where it's going to stop and next move. I don't have to press the pedals, by the way. I just have to look, and look at this, how cool it shows you, man. It's so nice. It's for the first time when I try it. I said I will try it with you in the same time, but it's for the first time. Look at this, and it's going to stop automatic. Check this out. Wow, great job. I like it, not bad. Good job. And most of the cars will park only if there are two cars between the cars, but this one, it's managed to park without having other cars or stuff like that. So pretty good stuff, I like it. Now, consumption 23.2 kilowatts, but keep in mind my camera was stopped for a while because overheating, so you lost around 5 minutes of driving, a little bit in the city. Usually you should be with me, but in general, I tell you guys, it's a great car. Go and test drive it, go and see if you like it. But if you need an electric family car, this might be a great option for you, so definitely check it out, because it has a lot of good quality and a lot of safety features, and it feels definitely premium when you're driving. Anyway, if you want to see also the full review with the same car, definitely check out the other video. I will have a separate video with the same car, interior, exterior, material quality, technical data, all the information about the car you will find out in that video as well, so definitely check it out. Thank you very much to all of you that are watching my videos. I hope the video was useful. I hope you get some useful information from here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.